USA. USA. Where's my flag? It's in my hat. USA. I'm just Tony Kornheiser and everybody right now. Look at this. Look at this.
USA.
Let's go. No. Get that out of here. No better
Red,
time.
white, and blue, dude.
No better time. I got something for us here in a second. Look Alive. It's episode 263. July 2nd, 2025. We have a huge show. Some shows are like, oh, it's a dead period. It's this, it's that. No, it's not. Get creative. We're going to get creative. We got questions about the AFC North. We're going to talk USA soccer. We got video games coming back. We got tennis. We have no idea how to. We got some advice for tennis, just as a general statement. It's there's a lot. There's a lot. Tex is going to be here. Edge is here. G.U.Y.S here. The boys are back. You had to listen to me for however long on Sunday. So we're gonna have the boys back, and I'm excited. I can't wait to get through this. So, how we doing, J-Vi, Edge? Let's before we jump into this stuff.
I feel great. I had a couple days spending with the family at the lake. Got the lake days in.
Greg.
Now it's time to celebrate 4th of July. It started the 4th of July celebration off with USA winning today with our B squad. That is our B squad. Let's be real.
7th time we've been to the Gold Cup final.
B squad making it to the final. So a lot of good young talent we got.
Your lake is where you're at, or where?
No. Sinclair down in Georgia.
Oh.
Ooh. You know who else is here? B. McCormick, as usual.
Always on time, most on time.
Nate Dogg is here as well.
Nate.
What's up, Nate Dogg? B. McCormick likes your hat. He goes, that hat is absolutely terrific.
I wore this hat because USA won, and we are going to play in Houston. So what other better hat to wear than my Texas hat?
That's right. Shout out. They got – oh, no. Did I bring it down? Yes, I did. No. You guys might have to hold the bug here for a second once I tee us up here.
Hold the bug.
I don't even know.
I've never heard that one. Heard hold the phone. What kind of house you live in, brother?
I wrote down a bunch of notes from the soccer game, and now I can't. I don't know what I did with my notes. Anyways, okay. So let me see. I'm all excited because we got a lot to talk about, and I was trying to figure out how to read tennis brackets, but they don't have them. But ladies and gentlemen, that's inconsequential at this point in time.
They just put scores.
I know, but and then you try to go to Wimbledon. Like, I'm so used to being like, let me type in ESPN.com March Madness bracket, and then I could just like look at my bracket that sucks. And in tennis, I feel like I have to go and just I got to figure out how to.
We have an in-house tennis person, though. You know that, right?
That's what I'm saying. J-Vi's our guy.
Yeah,
J-Vi's our
guy. My mom played tennis in college.
Oh, happy National! Let us be the first to wish you and yours happy National Anisette Day. Where's my mom?
Yeah,
you guys like Anisette?
I'll partake. I'm not saying I go looking for it.
Edge, have you ever had it?
No.
It is awful.
Yes. It's not.
Awful.
Yeah.
It tastes like black licorice.
Yeah. Don't want no part of it.
Yep. So aniseed is the seed of the anise. Anise.
The anus. Oh, anus? You got seed coming out of the anus.
That's not a seed, brother. That's a hemorrhoid.
It's a dingleberry, pal. A-N-I-S-E. How would you say that?
A-N-I-S-E.
Oh, no. I knew it. Angela. I knew somebody from my family was going to come up in here and start talking about Anisette. I knew it. I knew it. Where's
basically
my mom?
In his name, though.
That's true.
If it's licorice, I don't want no part of it.
My whole family loves that. Shout out my family. He said, "How dare you?"
Hey, show off.
You have known me.
Play the slide.
You've known me. Never in my life. Anisette. How are you supposed to pronounce that? It's A-N-I-S-E. Anis.
Man, I don't know.
A-N-S-I-E.
A nice. Like D nice.
Hey. D nice.
Balake.
Like absinthe, Anisette is created by distilling aniseed. I can't. Legend has it that it was the first made as a replacement for I almost said abstinence. Probably because if you drink that stuff, you'll puke and nobody wants to do anything with you. Oh, dude, this is beautiful. You hate us because you hate us.
Hey,
put that on a shirt, Angelo. Put it on a shirt.
Dude, it's coming out with the heat.
Take that to the Italian Super Bowl, the Italian football Super Bowl from last week. You'd sell $1 billion worth of merchandise. Oh, it was made as a replacement for absinthe since it has fewer herbs and no wormwood. This is also a weird stat that I saw. Every year, 24 people die after being hit by a champagne cork. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah.
I bet Tex likes it.
Oh, my gosh.
Check out that stash, dude.
Look
wow.
At that thing. Is that real?
Everybody keeps asking me that, and yes, it's real.
See Mario? Is that Mario?
Mario.
Okay, he says, Nate Dogg says, anxious and excited in an unpleasant way, extremely nervous. Anise meeting. Do you like Anisette, Tex? I just got scorned by our cousin.
I like it. I don't like a lot of it. Like I'm good with just one.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Good with just one.
I will partake, but I don't go searching for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm
on
good
the
with
show.
just one.
Tex is getting calm to Dr. Disrespect. Isn't that the gamer guy? You know, Dr. you need a wig. You need a wig. You're not there yet. Okay, we got USA.
He does have a wig.
He does. AFC North, John Deere Classic, water cooler debates back. We're going to talk about some golfers and then some how dare yous. But first, boys, round of applause for everybody, really. Look at that date.
We did it.
Look at that date. We'd like to congratulate everyone on a hard 3 months without football, but it's over.
This is the sad thing, though. It's like, this is exciting that football's back, but then you're also mean that summer's over.
Yes, it's bitter, but at the same time,
I feel
hot.
like it,
really hot.
I'd rather it be hot any
Give me
day.
the fall. I don't care.
I'm a.
I don't. But bro, where were you at the other day when it was 100 degrees outside?
Outside.
Were you
working.
Inside?
No, I was outside working.
You were inside.
No, I wasn't. And you said the other day, like for the last 2 weeks, it's been 100 degrees. So which day are you talking about? Every day I'm outside working.
Blue collar.
The other day. Be specific.
Yeah.
His color's white.
We don't get a chance to ride around in a golf cart and act like we're doing something.
What? Are you kidding me? You ride around in a flatbed all day. Company truck, right?
I ride around in a golf cart outside on my way to the pool.
Something great. So
yes.
So Monday and Tuesday we have these really big events happening at the plant, and so for 2 days I literally have to drive a golf cart all day.
I'll never forget the conversation. Tex called me one day. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Just ride around a golf cart. Just might jump in the back of a truck or something. Just kind of hide out for a while." I'm like, "Wow, dude, upper management skating like hell, you know."
Who's in the Hall of Fame from these two teams?
I think LaDainian Tomlinson's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Sanders,
Megatron.
Antonio Gates made it last, didn't he? I don't know.
What's going on with his camera, dude? Good.
I don't know, but I put this, like, I put a video about this of like, guys, we did it. Football's back. I don't care this is a Hall of Fame game. I don't care that I'm going to get let down after the ball's kicked off and people are like, this isn't football. I'm like, yes, it is. Like, just let me get excited. Let me get excited, and then I'll be mad afterwards. But until then, I will be excited about football.
Well, let's be real too. These two coaches could be the two football guys of the NFL. I mean, you got Harbaugh and you got Dan Campbell. What two coaches are more football than that?
That's tough. That's a good question.
So
Schottenheimer, he comes from a football family.
No.
I mean, you're talking about Honolulu blue versus powder blue here too.
You know what?
So I'm going to
blue and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm sick of the powder blues for the Chargers. I'm sick of them. Give me the dark. Give me
Really?
the dark blues back. Yeah, give me the dark blues back. Give them back to me. Give me the
You
dark
want-
blues back with the dark helmets, big yellow bolt. Be done with it.
They need.
No more
You
powder
know
blues.
what they need to do? Drop a new song.
Oh, you say we need to drop a new song?
Well, we do too, but when they used to have that San Diego Superchargers,
Mm-hmm.
they need a new song.
San
Can
Diego
we write one for them?
Chargers.
I don't know.
Let us
The
cook.
Lions too. I'm out on the Lions this year though. Just FYI.
Hey,
Lions are my
100%.
second team.
Not gonna make the playoffs.
I don't know about that, but the Jared Goff pumpkin has been skating by too long. It's been skating by too long.
Well, we're gonna find out real fast who they are because they don't have either coordinator this year. But we're not talking about the NFC North. We're talking
No.
about the NFC North this year.
That's right. That's right. Good segue. Nate Dogg has the Chargers. If you're listening and we're shouting out people online or that you hear calling names out, we record in front of a live virtual audience. So if you're listening to the podcast, subscribe to the podcast and then leave a review. That's always what helps us talk about these ridiculous questions that we're going to ask here in just a few minutes. Also, big news out of the sports world. The chick who flips the pots and bowls on top of her head, Red Panda.
Yeah.
She fell off her unicycle the other day
Wow. Is it time
during
to
the
retire?
Champions Cup. I don't know. She was laying on the ground, and it turns out Red Panda suffered a broken wrist. She was in the hospital for 11 hours, and she's now on her way home to meet with a surgeon for further repair.
What is she, LeBron? 11 hours for a broken wrist?
That's what I'm sitting
I
here
thought
saying.
that was a day, like a outpatient.
This what a way to just like make yourself world famous is like, I'm going to learn how to ride a unicycle and flip bowls on top of my head.
When the circus cancels you, this is what you do next.
Yeah. At what point are you like,
so did she-
I've got it. I figured out what I can do.
She
we
drop
need a
all the bowls?
montage of her. You know what we need? Montage of her recovery. Like
What?
Eye of the Tiger music playing in the background, and she's just like lifting up, like putting bowls away at her house.
But it has to start with the
Wash-
slow motion dropping the bowls.
It's
Just
like
the bowl,
the
just the bowl
one
hitting
slow
the
motion
ground.
of a bowl
Yeah, good
hits the
slow motion
ground,
of a bowl.
shatters. Immediate transition segue to her sitting on her unicycle with her head down and her elbows on her knees.
I'm just curious of like how it started. Was she just sitting on her couch and flicked the bowl up and she caught it on her head and then she's went to the counter and did it? Then went did she gradually
She's
move
unloaded
up
dishwasher
things?
with her feet.
Has she tried stilts yet? Like where did it start? And obviously we know where it ended, but how do you?
I don't know. Does she just have a really uniquely flat head?
Maybe.
Well, doesn't
Like
a
that.
lot of countries carry stuff on top of their head?
That's true. Okay.
So, maybe that's
could be
what
a
she
cultural
got
thing.
from. Yeah.
Well, do you think she flips other stuff on her head? Can't just be just bowls, right? Think she could flip a beer on her head?
No.
No. I don't know. Anyways, Red Panda.
Maybe she's just flopping because she was at the WNBA.
Do you think they have magnets in them?
Oh, you saying performance enhancing?
How many
I don't know.
bowls did she have on her head when she dropped it?
Look, I think bowls are overrated too, by the way.
And also, how many bowls actually broke? And like, if you break a wrist, like you obviously landed on it, but how many bowls fell and broke?
I don't know, but how jealous is the SEC right now because of all these bowls that she's got? The SEC's probably pounding the sand right now, being like, how does this chick have so many bowls? We're the premier conference in sports.
Good question.
I'm just saying, she ain't played nobody. She doing this in SEC country? Make her play a full SEC schedule. She can't make it through the WNBA.
Did she have to play a tournament to be the one that does it everywhere? Like, did she have a Joey Chestnut, or is she the Joey Chestnut of bowl flipping? But he actually plays against people. I've never seen her compete against anybody.
I mean, how did she get this? How did she get this title? I wish she'd come on the show. That's crazy. You think she just rides around to different stadiums, and what a wild career.
I did hear, maybe it was last year, she dropped a bowl, which was like first time ever.
Oh,
But
so
word
she's-
on the
Maybe she's
street,
losing it.
word on the street was that a certain airline lost her tricycle, so she had to use one that she doesn't
Oh,
always
no.
ride, so she was off. I don't know what it was this time. I don't
Hmm.
know. I can't say for this
The
time.
video was kind of weird. It was weird. Speaking of 4th of July and red, white, and blue, we're going to go ahead, shout out College Football Live at College FB on X. They put out this question: in honor of America's birthday this week, let me know which team looks best in red, white, and blue. College version, don't even say the Bills. Yes, we know the Bills are red, white, and blue. They're not even the best red, white, and blue team because we settled that last year because the Patriots were, because they ended up they beat out the Giants, the Bills, and the Titans. The Patriots did.
The Bills beat the Patriots the first game that they played them.
But not the last game.
When the backups were playing.
You're only as good as your last game. That's what you always say.
Here we go. College. Let's go.
Okay. All right, we've got FAU.
Yes.
We've got Arizona. We've got Liberty. We've got SMU. We've got Kansas. We've got Ole Miss. We've got Louisiana Tech. And we've got Fresno State. Edge, if you had to pick one of these red, white, and blue uniforms, which one?
Ole Miss.
Oh, my God. Are you trolling me? Are you just doing that just because you wanted to see me get mad?
No. All right. Well, I'll
Not
tell you.
what team is better, which probably
I
still
didn't
isn't.
say anything about the team. You said what uniform is better.
Why would you pick Ole Miss?
It's a tight uniform.
Oh,
It
my
is a
gosh.
good looking uniform.
Arizona is out because, isn't that 90% of what they wear all the time? So I'm done with Arizona. That's no. SMU will never pick them. No,
You coward.
absolutely
Put
not.
on your ACC hat, dude.
No. And Fresno State, that's not like a red. Like that's like a burgundy burnt red. That what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
no.
Here's
The Kansas uniform looks tight.
That's what I would. Kansas would be my Kansas or FAU. Those are filth.
Here's my question.
I'm not
And
picking
maybe-
Liberty because he looks like the guy from Jingle All the Way, that evil guy, Sinbad.
Here's my question, and maybe this is very un-American of me, but because I'm wearing navy blue, I got navy blue, red, white, and blue. You up there, AK, have royal blue and red and white. So, are we red, white, and navy blue, or red, white, and royal blue? And it automatically kicks Ole Miss out because they're red, white, and light blue.
Yeah, they're powder blue.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing that kind of throws me off.
But they also have navy blue.
Yeah, but not that jersey. Kansas and FAU. See, look. Nate Dogg says first he's going FAU or Kansas. Agreed. Tex. Come on.
SMU.
Know it. This from Texas. I'm gonna go SMU.
Hey, boy. What you know about Texas?
Look at that cowboy hat, dude. Look at that cowboy hat. Let's go.
I like SMUs too.
Come up in here. Tex has been getting me with the glasses though. Those little ones where the guy from Atlantis.
Oh,
The
dude.
old guy.
Yes.
I almost put those on, but I didn't want to go running back through my house to get him. I was like, I'm already all set up. I don't want to do it.
Look,
Said he looked
That
I'm
law
telling you,
tech.
last week.
what Bebo said in, dude, is perfect. That guy, Mr. Freeze or whatever from the
Frozen.
Incredibles.
Frozone? Yeah.
That was so good. Oh,
My wife has told me, she's like, you got to stop buying these stupid glasses.
My wife said that to me about this hat.
I have a drawer just full of glasses.
just get your boys. Like when you could show up on camera or at anywhere and just have something that nobody expected you to have.
Well worth the $9.99 spent.
100, yes, absolutely. Oh, okay. What's next? That's it. So we decided we were all over the place. Kansas, SMU. Who you didn't even pick one, J-By. Who is it?
I said SMU.
So 2 SMU. Okay, there you go.
I like the white helmets. I think the white helmets are a nice touch.
You're always a white on white guy, though.
Yeah, I'm a white on white guy.
Unbelievable. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go to the Salute Your Sports. And then let's talk about this stuff. Let's go. Okay, Salute Your Sports. We got 3 topics in the sports world, and then we're going to move on to some other stuff, water cooler debate, so on and so forth. And number 1 is USA Soccer is saving the sports world right now.
Yeah.
They're single-handedly putting the sports – huh?
No.
Yes. There's no other live sports on. They're saving it.
What about isn't
lose
Kershaw
dead
going
right
for his
now.
3,000th strikeout tonight?
Kershaw, Schmershad. I don't – what? Who?
The game hadn't even
Talking in-
started yet.
Yeah. I mean, they don't play till 10:30 probably. Get out of here. What are you talking about? USA
Nobody watches baseball till ever.
September, whenever they're trying to figure out who the wild card teams are. So, no. USA
Even
Soccer.
then, I'm watching
I
football.
thought all the guys who were stars on the team weren't even playing. So how they
They're
putting them on
not.
their back?
Our B team just made it to the finals of the Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup. Have some respect.
How many
What are you
beers
trying to
fit in the Gold
say,
Cup?
dude? Were you rooting for Canada and the Four Nations?
How many beers fit in the Gold Cup?
Good question. Ask Rock.
All the ultras that Oklahoma City left over.
OKC left over. They're going to save them and give them to U.S. Mexico and I can't remember who else, or Honduras, I think, are playing right now to figure out who we play. Hopefully it's Mexico. Come on. See, Nate Dogg agrees. He says USA Soccer is entertaining, dude.
Tex, I got a question. Did you hit our boy Kilgore up with the Just for Men Beard Club and get some of that, some of that caterpillar dust on there?
No. It's real. This is just my regular beard. There's a little bit of gray in there.
Hey, I got some gray.
I do too.
I'm 100% gray, so I feel you. Yeah.
Okay, here's a bet. If
Clemson
Clemson doesn't win the SEC, Edge has to grow his hair out.
Well, we're never going to win the SEC.
Or the ACC. What did I say?
Wait a second. So I just asked Grok, how many beers fit in the Gold Cup?
Oh.
The answer, the Stanley Cup, often referred to as the Gold Cup due to its iconic status. So does that mean that the Florida Panthers take the Stanley Cup to Houston?
Celebrate with the boys.
Celebrate with the boys.
Hey,
if they were trolling the NBA, that's exactly what the Panthers would do. They're trolling everybody too, by the way. Okay. EA Sports bringing video games back again. This is great. And then Wimbledon update. Absolute top seed carnage. Okay, B. McCormick, quick before the game starts. He says Mexico money line and over 1.5 goals. Go get them. Lock it in. Lock it in. Here we go. Okay, J-By, quickly give a synopsis. I'm going to go get my notes real quick. 1, 2, 3, go.
On the game. So we scored 2 quick early goals. Diego Luna, new guy, up-and-comer, 2024 Young Player of the Year for the MLS. Guy's touch is incredible. I saw him take a couple balls from across the field. His first touch, it just stayed on his foot like glue. He made his second goal was incredible. He set the defender up. He did the loop-de-loop, foot around the ball, touch inside, near post. The goal was incredible. I felt like I was watching myself in high school. I mean, it was incredible.
Get out of here.
But
what, Luna?
Yeah.
I felt like I was watching myself in high school.
I mean, the guy's 5'8". He's Texas size. He looks a little chubby. No knock on him for that. But, I mean, his touch was
And why bring it up, dude? Why bring it up?
I loved it. He's tatted up. I loved it.
They took him off the field in the second half, and we started losing.
Wow.
He's thick with 2 C's, J-Vi. He's thick.
He is. And he's full-blood American.
His name is Luna. They should call him Moon Pie.
Yeah.
I'm
bet
so out
they
of breath
do.
from running up the stairs.
That was quick.
He had 2 goals. I just want to say that they had to move this game from Minnesota because Minnesota is not a soccer city. Bleach hair is making a comeback.
Wait a minute.
Guatemala's coach.
Is Minneapolis still a sports town?
No.
No.
Or is it Taylor Swift concert town?
I
Taylor
think you
Swift.
have to have a championship to be considered a sports town.
Oh, so they haven't earned their stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How many beers does the Minnesota Vikings stadium hold?
How many beers fit into 10,000 lakes?
That's a lot of beers.
Okay. Here's some things to take away from this game. First of all, Luna was awesome. Secondly,
he's got 3 goals in 5 games in the Gold Cup.
He's cooking, dude. I'm telling you. Then they took him off the field, and we suck.
He'll be in Europe soon.
So here's some things we could take away. Guatemala kind of looks like Argentina. Their jerseys, right?
Yeah, same colors.
That's something we could remember whenever. That's like a little something you could put away in your brain if you're a U.S. soccer fan. That you can, like, if we need some motivation when we're playing in the World Cup. So that's good. Diego Luna is that guy's name, number 10. Okay, so we're just now learning about all these guys. We're getting into soccer mode for a little bit here. But that's also the actor's name for Andor, the Star Wars thing.
Diego Luna?
Yeah. I typed in his name, and I was like, is this some sort of joke? Because it pulled up all the Andor stuff from Disney+. But no, turns out, I forgot to put that up. Turns out they have the same name, which is crazy. So
who had it first?
I think the other guy, not this Luna. This guy was born in the 90s, so.
No, he wasn't. He was born in 2003.
Oh, yes, 2003. Sorry. Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, this is so weird. How old is he, 22?
Yeah.
This dude reminds me of Brad Marchand. Like, he's the Brad Marchand of our soccer team.
It's a good person to be compared to.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's a little dirty dude just right there in front of the net where he needs to be, constantly mixing it up in front of the net. That's what I'm talking about. Coming out 4 minutes in, 11 minutes in, then we just put the clamps on him. So, also Guatemala's coach before the game looked like an absolute swagger fest. He had the dark like shades on with the pinstripe suit. He looked good. You got to give the coach credit there.
Yeah, Luna should have had a 3rd goal too. Number 24, I think he plays for Charlotte's team. I don't know what his name is though. They had a 2-on-1 breakaway and he passed it behind Luna. If he would have passed it around the defender and let Luna run onto it, it would have been a hat trick.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Okay.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the pinstripes though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they need to go horizontal. Don't vertical. I mean, our flag is horizontal.
Yeah, or diagonal.
Don't. I still haven't figured out why they don't just do like an American flag total jersey. You know, like up here on the left shoulder, they got the blue with the stars, and then you could do the red and white stripes. Like, why wouldn't you just do that? Seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah, I mean, Croatia makes their flag their jersey.
Yeah, I feel like that would be sick. Anything else on USA?
Goalie played good.
Oh, dude, if he's.
I didn't see Guatemala's goal because I was putting the kids to bed. But I mean, he had a couple big saves at the end of the game.
He made one big save at the end, but they scored. Guatemala scored in the 79th minute, and it just like we just had a complete breakdown. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having traumatic experience here. Every team I root for collapses and loses in the last 10 minutes of a game. Like, what is this?
There's nothing like that in soccer, like a 1-goal lead with 10 minutes left, because you're just packing it in.
Yeah.
Like you lose everything that you have set for that game, and you're just like, all right, let's just pack it in, hope they don't score. And it's like every team does that, and it's the hardest thing to watch.
It's obvious too. Like they all just huddle in front of the net.
Yeah.
So
clear it out.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Topic. Anything else on soccer? Tex, Edge.
Could be
Go
a
USA.
big game Sunday.
I mean,
But-
go USA, but I almost feel like these guys should start in the World Cup.
I mean, they're
As
making
As
their
punishment
punishment.
to the quote unquote
Oh
stars.
yeah. Well, they're getting their names out there.
Diego Luna has to play. There's no other way around it. This guy, he's
His
the
touch
motor
is
right now.
incredible. I can't get over how good his touch was.
Dude.
A
That
couple
little
of those
move
balls
he did
that
on
he
the second
caught.
goal.
Yeah.
I mean, he was writing an entire Mozart couldn't have read a better symphony with his feet. It was unbelievable. EA Sports is bringing back the madness. They brought back NCAA football. Now they're bringing back college basketball, the video game.
Nice.
Don't care.
None of us really play video games anymore. But still, I remember playing this game. The one they really need to bring back is college baseball. That game was awesome. There's nothing like hearing the ping of a baseball bat.
We used to play basketball at the apartment across from Earth Fair on Ed's big TV.
Oh,
When?
yeah.
Because I remember playing with Clemson and Oglesby and Trevor Booker.
Edge,
'Cause
those
Oglesby
guys used to
could-
play for Clemson. They wouldn't post.
Oglesby could shoot the three, and Trevor Booker would just back people down and dunk on them.
Dude, that game was awesome. See, Nate Dogg knows. He goes, yes, finally an NCAA. We haven't seen one since 2009, 16 years ago. So, good for
What's that
them.
dynasty mode going to look like? New team every year.
Dude, for real. You're going to have to invent NIL 2025, where you just never play and just transfer. Like, just the video game NIL. So, okay. But really what they need to do, give the people what they want.
Yes.
Bring it back.
Yes.
Yes,
Bring
that I would get excited about.
Come on. It's been too long. Give us NFL Blitz. You can't get Madden right anyway. You keep screwing it up and it glitches all over the place. Give us a game where people are flying through the air and choke slamming each other through the ground.
Yes.
It's not
Let's
how
go.
football is played anymore, though.
You're right. But I'm just saying.
What's an alternative name for blitz to describe football now?
Flag football.
NFL, well, you can't blitz because Mina Kimes and Mel Kiper want cover 2 eliminated from the game. So you can't really blitz. You can't do any cover 2 blitz. So NFL RPO. Just nobody hit anybody. You just 7-on-7. Just make it 7-on-7. NFL 7-on-7. They can all wear those silly little helmets like I was watching on the TV the other day. So
I don't
Bills
think Mel
might
Kiper
win
knows
that.
what he's looking at. I don't think he knows what he's looking at.
what do you think he's looking at?
I don't know. I think he just calls out a coverage that is widely used and is just saying something to make headlines. I don't think he knows what he's looking at. I think he just sees 2 high safety and he's like, "Yep, cover 2." That's what I think he sees.
That's
You
all
talking
they
about
ran
when-
back in his day.
You talking about when he's analyzing players?
That too.
Yeah, he's watching film. Yeah.
Yeah, here they are in the nickel in the 21-man set.
Yeah.
What?
And then he just says it so fast and so quick that you're like, what did I just listen to? He starts yelling about pumpkin pie. Nate Dogg says, bring back NHL hits. So, yeah, B. McCormick said, we're not used to getting Rumble rants. We got to change that. Yeah, I don't keep the Rumble chat open or something. I don't know. This is all through StreamYard, so I don't ever see the Rumble rants. Okay. Anything else on video games? Nope. On to tennis. Wimbledon. Let's go. Tennis talk, boys. Perk it up. ESPN can't be happy with the early results at Wimbledon. Americans Coco Gauff, Jessica Pegula, and Frances Tiafoe have all lost to unseeded players. Maybe another Alcaraz Center final can save them. So we've got a lot of top seeds going down in Wimbledon from what I've seen. And I've been watching it. It's been on at work, and I watch it whenever I'm at the gym. And I do like watching tennis. and I think that grass is awesome. I don't understand why is strawberries a thing that they do over there, because that's what their hashtag is. Wimbledon with a strawberries and cream or something.
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but I like Wimbledon. Nice to see there it is. There's the strawberries and cream. Nice to see the fans out there. This chick in the blue dress. I don't know who else they're trying to show there, but
I don't see anybody else, but
that's what I'm saying.
Blue dress, like they don't even have anybody's face on there.
No. So this Wimbledon account, the main Wimbledon account, says it's great to see you at Wimbledon, John Cena, and I don't know I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't see John Cena anywhere there.
I don't see him. Clearly, they don't know how to make the joke. They didn't know what they were doing.
No.
Let's be honest. This is a fail.
Well, they're putting strawberries on their hashtags.
I don't get it. Somebody who knows something about Wimbledon, tell us. You're a tennis expert, dude.
I thought they should make it just like the white dot, right? Because everybody's supposed to wear white at Wimbledon. Make it the white dot.
Oh, I see what you're saying over there instead of the strawberry.
I'll be honest. There's no chance in hell that I'm going to go to a sporting event in a suit, coat, and tie.
No, especially in summer.
Outside.
Oh, apparently it's hot over there.
Well, yeah, it's the summertime.
Well, you say that, but you go to the Kentucky Derby every year.
That's not summertime.
You just got.
That's not summertime.
You said that's not what you said. You said outside.
When is it? It's in May, right?
But I sit inside at the Derby.
Is it in? Oh, bougie.
No, you don't. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, you're the one. I had so many people. When we put that video out.
Humble
like
brag. I'm in a
like,
suite.
wow, this guy obviously is in the secret section because we have to pay for everything.
Yeah,
Mr. Comp over here. Darcy Comfer.
I also don't wear a tie. I wear a bow tie.
That's still a
tie.
It's not. A tie is long.
Okay. I did watch this match. I don't know why I put this in here, but Fabio Fognini, awesome Italian name. He took Carlos Alcaraz to the brink on his last ever Wimbledon match. But he celebrated with some Anisette. Now, the whole reason I want to talk about this, because this match right here, or whatever this is called, Taylor Fritz, our guy, the top seeded American.
Mm-hmm.
J-Bye, you're probably going to have to read that off because I don't know. He was down 2 sets and won 3 in a row and was down. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read tennis.
So men's tennis.
Help me.
Men's tennis, different from women's, is best of 5 sets. Women's is 3 sets. So the first set, you play to 6. Your first set, you play the first person to win 6 games. Got to win by 2. So like 6-4 is winning by 2. He could have been up 6-5, or the other guy could have been up 6-5. It got tied 6-6, so they went to a tiebreaker set. So that's the little number. I can't read what those are. I guess it's
6-6, 7-8, 6-8, 7-10.
Yeah, so I guess you got to win by 2 there. So he won 8-6 or 8-4 in the tiebreaker set. So the Giovanni won the first set. Second set, same thing. Then Taylor Fritz won 6-4. Then he won the tiebreaker to tie it at 2-2 in the 4th set, and then he won the 5th final set 6-4.
Got it.
It's like
what a comeback.
28-3.
Does that mean make the 28-3 meme?
I think so.
Okay, Giovanni Mitspetti, or whatever your name is, you're about to get 28-3.
Yeah.
From the Millie Goats.
But you don't want that to happen in your opening round because now you play tired the rest of the time.
Well, apparently he'd been playing. They had to stop this match, too, and finish it the next day.
He was so late.
He had played leading up to it, too. So there was some crazy stat. He's gassed. I don't know if he won today or not. It looked like he was going to, but shout out Taylor Fritz. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
He's the only former male slam finalist born in the 90s to be in the second round of Wimbledon 2025. Yeah. He does deserve his top 5 spot. And then these are just all the top seeds that have gone. We've lost the 3rd seed, the 7th seed, the 8th seed, the 9th, the 16th, 18th, 20, 24. 27. Don't show this to the SEC. Don't show this to the college football playoff. Don't show this to March Madness. Nobody wants to see this. Who wants to see parity in professional and college sports? Certainly not the SEC and the Big Ten. So, looks like there's going to be some carnage out there at Wimbledon, boys.
I thought you said Francis Tofu lost.
He did. This was, I don't remember when I took
So
this.
12 seed's gone now, too.
12 seed's gone, too. And it could be more. So.
How's Djokovic still playing?
That's almost half the seeds are gone.
Yeah.
What seed was Djokovic? Oh, he's 6. Okay, there you go. So, okay. Anything else on Wimbledon?
No.
Nope. That's tennis talk. Second time we've done that. All right, here we go. Let's do some water cooler debate.
Wait, I'm getting there.
Do it.
You serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Okay, water cooler debate segment. But first, 4th of July is coming up. Nearly 62 million people are expected to travel by car on the AAA. Here's how to prepare, and I did not click the article. Just know there's going to be a lot of people on the road traveling for the 4th of July. I'm just trying to tell people to be careful out there.
Was that the second most traveled holiday?
You know what?
Thanksgiving?
I was going to say Thanksgiving's got to be number one. Ask Grok, right? Secondly, Wimbledon, put up a tournament bracket so that I can follow along. I don't know how to read all this stuff. From a football brain guy, I just realized that I had that open. But just put up a regular bracket that like March Madness style. That will make sure that you get a lot of fans. Secondly, boys, speaking of second, there's an argument that Independence Day should be celebrated on July 2nd. This was voted on. The Continental Congress voted on independence for July 2nd, 1776. Didn't approve the Declaration of Independence document until the 4th. John Adams argued that the official holiday should be July 2nd. We should get 3 days off, huh?
Even back then, the government red tape delays everything.
What did they do? Do you think they celebrated on the 2nd? They're like, we're independent. Woo! And then they woke up the July 3rd and they're like, we got to sign this thing.
Wait, you didn't sign the paper yet? Jeez.
Damn it. Where's the paper? They had to retrace their steps like the Hangover.
Probably Biden.
Or was July 2nd back then on a Friday and they didn't sign it until the following Monday? You got to wait till next business day.
I was going to say, yeah, it was a holiday, so they couldn't. He got himself there. But, Tex, come on. Do you not appreciate history? Where do you fall on this?
I do. I fall on the side that John Adams was a guy who liked to argue about stuff and usually took a hard stance on literal things.
It was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Did you just look up when 1776
Yeah.
was the second one?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. It was July 2nd to 2 was on a Tuesday. That's great. So they didn't want to. So they wanted to wait till Thursday. Some people say that's when the weekend starts on Thursdays. So I just
Next
thought
year's
that was
the big year, though. 250.
Wait, what?
250s next year.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's about 250. Okay. So, to prepare you for your 4th of July, everybody's going to do, what's the favorite thing to grill on 4th of July? What's the favorite, where's your favorite spot to go? What do here's 5 tips to stay cool. No. What do you need to do before your 4th of July party? Hitch, I kind of want you to just take this one over because that message you sent was unbelievable. I didn't put all of them on here. I put a few more, and I had some people submit suggestions for this. So, Edge, go. This is top 5 things you need to do before your 4th of July party. Where's your list?
Well, let's see. Did I send it just to you or was that the group?
No, you sent it to the group.
Oh, you go ahead and go. I'll read mine last because I got to find it.
Number 5, you got to get some sort of workout in. Any type of holiday, it's just better if you work out. You got to like go for a jog, do some weights, something. You got to do that. Yes. Don't shake your head. Get a workout in. You'll feel better.
12-ounce curls, dude.
Number 4, before you go on 4th of July, have a plan in place to be near some sort of water, right? For 4th of July, you have to be near some water. Am I crazy there?
No.
Okay. Number 3, make sure this is where your stuff starts to come in. Number 3, make sure you have enough beer for the entire town and they are iced down before the party. True. Number 2 is make sure the side dishes are planned out or you'll wind up with just meat. Facts.
I don't see a problem with that.
No.
If you leave us in charge of what is for dinner or to eat, it will just basically be 12 hours of hot dogs and hamburgers and steaks.
Yeah.
And then number 1, this is a big one. Make sure your gas tanks are full. The last thing you want to do on the 4th of July is be like, everybody come over and you run out of propane.
Yep.
All right. So I found my list. I'll start with number 1 on work down. Number 1, make sure you have meat to grill, right? So, and don't go to the grocery store the morning of the 4th of July.
No.
Don't go the day before because it's just slammed. Like it's you got to find the right timing for it. So make sure you got burgers, steaks, all the good stuff. Make sure your gas tanks are full, like we said, for the grill. Don't start grilling like G.U.Y.S and then, cooking hibachi and you run out of gas and next thing you know, you're trying to cook it on a pot.
It happened one time.
Number 3, make sure you have enough beer for the entire town and the beers must be iced down. So that means that it's going to take a lot of ice because it's going to melt. You're going to have a lot of water mixed in there. You got to drain a little bit of the water, keep some of the water, add some more ice. You got to get it right. It's proper planning. Number 4, make sure the women have the sides planned.
Yeah.
Planned out because all we're going to do is just sling the meat. And
cook the sides.
Yeah,
there's not enough room on the grill for the sides.
Yeah, we don't cook sides. Yeah, it's up to the women to bring desserts and snacks and sides and all that. That's up to the women. Number 5, have entertainment for the kids, right?
Yep.
So slides, water slides or bounce house, fireworks, something like that. And this is the key one. This is the most important one on the list.
This one made me laugh so hard.
Make sure your dude friends get drunk before the wives so that the wives have to drive them home. It's always a race. Am I not right, G.U.Y.S?
That's right. It is a race. When you get to where you're going and the first beer is cracked, it's a race until somebody is too far gone.
So I have to fill you in on the backstory. Where was it? Memorial Day? Is that when Memorial Day. I was grilling. G.U.Y.S shows up with this shotgun contraption, and he's like, "Edge, let's go." And I failed him. Because I was busy. I had 72 burgers I had to cook. And like all this stuff, I said, dude, not right now. Like I got to cook, I didn't want to get drunk and like cook somebody's burger like half cooked or something, they're throwing up or whatever.
Hey, burgers are foolproof. Let's let me get, if we are past the limit of no return, let me get on the grill with some burgers. It's foolproof.
So I kind of blew it off and I was like, oh, whatever. Well, lo and behold, by the time I get done cooking, G.U.Y.S is like, walk around with a beer. Michelle is just like, I said, whoa, I thought you were driving. She goes, it's a race. I was like, dang. I left him hanging. I left him hanging. So G.U.Y.S had to tone it back, and eat a lot. And I was like, my bad, dude. I messed that one up for you. That's on me. Hey, but I got you in the 4th, dude. I got you.
Right. It's all good.
You ain't even got to drive nowhere.
I know.
Dude, it's not that you're good whenever you're at that level. It's that you just are the guy that will be like, I don't care if these taste good or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, have I ever failed you?
No, I'm not saying they don't taste good, but you're just like, I'm going to make this work no matter what. It doesn't matter.
If
Like
the
30
drunkest
minutes
guy
of
at the
burger.
party's cooking, you kind of know what you're getting. But
Yeah.
they always turn out good.
Tex, anything to add to these lists? The 4th of July list.
I think that about covers it.
Okay. Back 9 bets, dude. Byron, yes. We were just about to mention you. I forgot the screenshot. Side note, ladies and gentlemen, the Model Maniac. Go follow him. Go follow Back 9 Bets. He is one of the premier golf outlets on the internets. Fantasy Writer of the Year, all that stuff. He made a good point. He goes, fireworks. Oh, that's what we were getting ready to do. About fireworks are terrible if you have a dog. If you have a dog that's afraid of fireworks, by far one of the worst things ever because they look so pathetic. So keep it in between the lines, people. Keep it in between the lines. No setting off 1 or 2 fireworks at a time. Get them out of the way.
After Kilgore's debacle a few years ago, I'm retired from doing fireworks for a while.
Buddy, that was one of. It wasn't hilarious. It was just somebody almost got their face blown off, and then somebody come running in and said, "Kilgore's down. Kilgore's down."
I was right beside him, and we were all down.
Everybody's right. I went inside because I was putting the kids down. So, all right, from last week, water cooler debate. J.V. Did you vote for yourself?
No, I didn't get
Did
a
you
vote
vote
in.
for yourself?
I didn't get a vote in. When I went to click it, it was already done.
So somebody voted for you. Pity vote because you were skunked until the last minute. I had to send it to you.
And I didn't. By the time I clicked it, it was done.
So the water cooler debate, what's the GOAT type of thing you need to be early for? Or 2, Dylon wins. He put bobblehead night or merchandise night at minor league baseball games. I put tailgate parties. J.V. put a cookout, and he got 1. So
Look, Dylon picked that and won that because when you cheer for teams from Minnesota, the only thing that gets you going is free
That's right.
merchandise because
I agree.
you can't get championship merchandise.
they
Can't buy it.
kicked the Gold Cup out.
Everybody knows you're not going to go there, and watch your team win and get like a, championship hat or shirt or anything like that. So
Yeah.
they're just going there for the bobbleheads and everything else that's free.
Would you say that Minnesota probably has the highest amount of merchandise budget because they have to keep their fans happy?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Free scarf night, free horns night,
Free Fu Manchu night, free braided double ponytail night,
free bearskin night,
free Viking ship night,
free boots night,
free miniature replica of a Viking yacht night,
free ship in a bottle night,
free copy of Game of Thrones cards, 3-pack night,
free ranking of what's loud at our stadium with Taylor Swift at the top night,
free Randy Moss replica figurine night,
free Case Keenum took us to our last NFC Championship night,
free snow that fell through the roof in 2001 night that we kept and froze. You can make an ice cube out of it night.
Free Kirby Puckett night.
Free Joe Mauer night.
All right.
Okay. Back Diabetes says my dog Ernie is currently under my desk with the fan on full blast. You guys aren't allowed to drown out the PC crackers out the titties. Dude, it's terrible. When your dog is terrified of fireworks, it's awful. Podcast Smitty's here. Says don't let Terry or JPP light your fireworks.
Yeah. Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse. Stay along.
Classic.
Oh, and thanks, dude. Thank you. All right. Here's this week's question. Nice graphic, fresh new graphic, all white. Shout out Wimbledon. Water cooler debate question of the week. What is the GOAT type of fireworks? Who would like to go first?
I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
Okay, Edge is going first. Let me write these down so I don't get yelled at.
I'm going to say the double mortar.
Double mortar.
Yep.
Okay. Is that one of the big ones?
Yeah.
Okay, Tex, you wanted to go next?
I'm going to go with those whirly whiz bangs because you never know where they're going to go.
Dude, you remember those things?
Absolute chaos.
The ones that stay on the ground?
Nope, the ones that go flying up in the air.
You light them and they go
and they go, and they go, you don't know where they're going to go.
No, that's not safe.
Yeah. Dude, I love those things because it's nothing but electricity. You light it,
what are they
run,
called?
Hope it doesn't
whirly
come after you.
birds?
Yeah, whirly birds.
Whirly birds. Okay. J-Bot, did you want to go?
You can go.
I'm going to go with baseball fireworks. Okay.
Like fireworks at a baseball
fireworks.
game?
Fireworks at a baseball game. There was nothing better than when the game is over and they cut out the lights in the stadium and they just unleash holy hell into the night sky. Baseball fireworks.
That's the stupidest answer of this entire water cooler debate.
I know, because I gave you a chance to do it, and I'm going to go what's coming up.
Baseball
and it's 4th
fireworks.
of July fireworks.
Oh.
Celebrate America.
4th
But
of July
first of all, it
fireworks
says
are
the
best.
type of fireworks. It
Nope,
didn't
type of
say
what
day of fireworks is best.
It says
Like,
go type of
We're
fireworks.
going like Joe Dirt here, some whirly word birds and
It doesn't say what brand of fireworks.
Yeah, the whisker do's, the whisker don'ts.
Don'ts.
You could have chose 4th of July fireworks are good. Disneyland, don't they do fireworks?
Yeah,
Disney
they do.
World, whatever the hell.
Yeah, and you watch it from your hotel. Just FYI.
Yeah, and every time one bangs into the sky, you're like, oh, that's another $30 that I gotta.
I'm gonna say I got two things. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
the worst type of fireworks are beach fireworks because you just they're all over the place the next day. There's a bunch of garbage everywhere. I hate it. Like nothing is worse than fireworks at the beach because it's just trash and garbage everywhere the next day. And it sucks.
Yep.
It sucks. You're out there swimming through bottle rocket sticks and stuff like that. It's garbage.
And your kids are putting them in their mouth.
Yeah, I hate it. Hate beach fireworks. They're stupid. Quit doing it. Second thing, most fun fireworks show I've ever been to is the one that me and AK put on in Boone about 15, 20 years ago. Somehow we got put in charge of the fireworks. We were several pops deep. And we had somehow convinced everybody to come out and watch this fireworks show. And we get down to the last mortar. And AK looks at me and goes, "Watch this." And I'm like, "All right, buddy, it's the last one. All right." And AK puts it in upside down and lights it. And all you see is the mortar light up with the trail coming out the top, and it's just going boom. And the mortar just explodes all over, all the the sparks go out flying at everyone sitting in the lawn chairs, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's it! You guys are done." So it was great. All the chicks were mad. It was the best fireworks show finale I've ever been a part of.
That's a dad blame grand finale, folks. That's a grand finale.
It was great. I laugh about it every time I think about it. I also don't know why we got put in charge of the fireworks.
I'll never forget the sound it made, dude.
Yeah, dude, the thing shooting at the top, the little smoke, the fire shooting at the top of that mortar, and it's shaking. I'm dying laughing watching it. Just goes.
At least he warned you.
We're running for our lives. We could have killed somebody. Oh my gosh!
Could have hurt someone for real. Blew the sides out of the mortar tube. Cardboard went everywhere. Yeah.
Never forget the sound it made. Oh my gosh!
Did you have to take a test before shooting fireworks off?
Should you?
No.
Yeah.
I remember as a youth shooting not bottle rockets, Roman candles at each other.
Yeah. Run around and chase each other with Roman candles.
Yeah, that was
spectacular.
I also feel like, though, if you're going to be, putting on an event at your house where you're shooting fireworks, you almost have to buy fireworks the night before the big event and kind of plan it out right to see and do a test run on it. Because the last thing you want to do is spend hundreds of dollars on fireworks and all it goes pew.
Yeah.
It's so weak and everybody's like, wow, this is cool. And yet you're seeing everybody else in fireworks, in the night sky, just, nice umbrellas, sparkling everywhere. And they're just
everybody's looking elsewhere. They're looking elsewhere.
That's right.
dude.
Yeah, you can't get outmanned on the fireworks.
Yeah.
Especially if you call everybody to your house.
Yeah.
You can't. That can't happen. All right. Water cooler debate. That was fun. Everybody be safe out there. We don't want anybody to lose any fingers. Take care of your dogs, too. Okay, we're gonna hit the football drop, dude. Let's hit the football drop. Let's get to some football real quick.
Football. Yay, yay.
Oh my gosh, that felt so good. Football is back. We are back. It's back this month. Couple of quick notes. Chiefs mascot, the NFL's longest tenured mascot, hanging up the suit after 35 years.
Chief Ahad?
No, not Chiefs. No. That guy's in.
He's hanging it up, but somewhere else.
Dolphins got Darren Waller. That's a weird move. I guess his rap career is not taking off like he thought it would.
Well, I didn't know he still played.
The Giants traded him to the Dolphins, so he wasn't playing. Also, it's over for the Packers. Jordan Love married.
Hate to see it.
So,
wait, go back to Jordan Love. All right, so let's put it on the big board right now. Who all got married this year?
Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep.
He's
Allen.
first on your list.
Jordan. Well, he's the first one I saw get married. Jordan Love. Drake May. Brock Purdy got married last year.
No.
Aaron Rodgers got married. So Steelers, sorry about your hopes and dreams. It's over.
Dak Prescott had a baby. He didn't get married, right?
Baby bump.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
There was one more. There's
Dude,
somebody
the Steelers team is going to be like that commercial with Dan Marino and Randy Moss and
Jerry Rice.
Yes.
Yes, we're about to pull that up. This is an interesting stat. Joe Burrow's passer rating when not pressured, 104.9, only dips 9.8 points. When he actually is pressured, down to 95.1. Look at how bad Josh Allen's is. When he's pressured, he goes from a 109.3 down to a 38.1. Lamar's is even worse than that.
He does not go down to a 38.1.
Yes, he does.
He goes down to 71.2, down 38%.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's still pretty bad. That's the second most on here. That's terrible.
No, it's not. It's the third.
Oh, Kyler Murray.
It's the fifth. It's the fifth.
Of course, Matt
Dude,
Stafford.
you're all right. Next slide.
Hold on,
how is this even measured?
I don't know. I just saw it, and I saw Josh Allen at the top, and I didn't read any more than that. I'll be honest with you.
Obviously.
I didn't read anything else.
Obviously.
Yes.
Come out of the gate, wrong stats.
Okay. Of course, yeah. But don't come to this show for stats. That's your first mistake. Oh, there you go. Podcast Mini says Joe's been running for his life since his rookie year. That's a fact, dude. I don't know how they can't protect this dude. I don't know how they can't protect him.
Because they spent so much money on him, Chase, and Higgins.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's right. You better if you're that good, you better get rid of the ball. You got those two guys that can get open. Joe Burrow blitzed bottom 3 in the league, pressured the most under 2.5 seconds. Joe Burrow is ridiculous, dude. Okay. Here's the big news. We're going to talk AFC North football here in a second, but the big trade was the Steelers traded Minkah Fitzpatrick in a 2027 fifth-round pick to the Dolphins to get Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith in a 2027 seventh-round pick. Does anybody –
Tex, Ed, both of y'all are defensive guys.
Yeah, come on.
Would you rather have an all-pro safety or an all-pro DB?
Oh, I like that. I like that question.
I would have an all-pro safety.
Agreed.
I don't know why they got rid of Minkah Fitzpatrick, and I also don't know why they got rid of Jonnu Smith, and then picked up Waller, who didn't even play last year. He basically sat out most of the year because remember he told the story about how he was playing fullback and he's leading the play, and he's like, "Why am I even doing this? Why am I still in this game?"
Not a football guy.
And so now you got a guy who didn't want to play, didn't play for a year, was retired, and now came back.
Doesn't want to hit anybody.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know what they're thinking there. So I think the Dolphins got fleeced here.
Ooh, fleeced?
Fleeced.
Whoa. So I've seen that Minkah Fitzpatrick was not a good locker room guy.
Mm.
And he's already been in Miami once. Remember, he was in Miami.
Shout out 39.
I think they drafted him. Quite honestly, I'm pretty sure they did. And then Jonnu Smith, Arthur Smith has coached Jonnu Smith in Atlanta and in Tennessee. So Arthur Smith is the OC for the Steelers. He loves him some Jonnu Smith. So Podcast Smith says, do you guys think Jalen Ramsey will play safety this year? I've seen that they're going to move him around because they signed Darius Slay too. So they have Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay, and now Jalen Ramsey.
Can he play safety though?
I don't know. He's going to have to if Minkah Fitzpatrick's gone.
Or is he nickel DB? Because everybody's going to nickel now.
Yeah, I think that they made this move specifically because they're like, we've got to have as many DBs as we can so that we can cover all these receivers and these offenses in Cincinnati and in Baltimore. Because they both have really good offenses. Let's be honest about that.
Yeah, but you don't want to go heavy DB set against Baltimore.
Yeah, you do, because that's how you stop Lamar from running.
You got to tackle Derrick Henry.
I'd rather put the ball
Bills
in Derrick Henry's
Bills ran a lot of 4-3 against them
in
the playoffs.
Okay.
Well, until they got up.
Oh, I love this Raheem Mostert take. He said, "Be a Pro Bowler on the Dolphins. Get treated like SHIT. Happy for my guys though. Go ball out." So he's saying the Dolphins are a Mickey Mouse organization.
Wow, I believe that.
Dang it, I forgot to put the odds in here, but okay. AFC North questions before we get into them. The Ravens won this thing at 12-5. The Steelers were second. Bengals were third. Browns were fourth. The Browns stink. The Ravens lost to the Bills in the playoffs, correct?
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the Steelers lost to the Ravens in the playoffs.
I saw a ridiculous stat.
Okay,
I think since 2012, maybe 2015, the Jaguars have as many playoff wins as the Ravens do.
Wow. I also saw a crazy stat. Lamar Jackson has 3 playoff wins. Brock Purdy has 4. Crazy stat, right? Crazy. Okay, B. McCormick. He said, did the Niners make the playoffs?
They did not.
They did not, but their last playoff win was way more recent than the Steelers was. I can guarantee you that, buddy.
The Ravens have won a playoff game more recent than the Niners, though.
True, but he's a Steelers fan. B. McCormick's a Steelers guy.
Actually, that's not right, I don't think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They had to play wild.
Okay, in the draft, the Browns will start at the bottom. They got the guy from Michigan. They got Quinshon Judkins. They got the tight end from Bowling Green, Harold Fannin. And then they drafted Gabriel, Dylan Sampson, the running back from Tennessee, and Shedeur Sanders. Outside of the drafting the 2 quarterbacks, they had a pretty good draft. The Browns did. The Ravens got a safety in Malachi Starks, and they got Mike Green from Marshall, the defensive edge guy. Yeah, we like that pick. Sucked he went there. So the Steelers drafted Caleb Johnson and then Will Howard, right? Didn't they draft Will Howard?
They did, I think.
And Jack Sawyer, the guy from Ohio State, the edge guy. And then the Bengals, they drafted Shamar Stewart, who still hasn't signed, nor has Demetrius Knight. Their first 2 picks haven't signed. So they did draft the running back out of Texas Tech, though, Taj Brooks. He was good. So right off the bat, before we answer this question, J-Vi, who wins the division? You're our AFC guy.
I think the Ravens win again this year. The Bengals can't get out of their own way. I mean,
Facts. They can't even sign their players.
Yeah, to me, they are a Mickey Mouse organization from the top, not from the bottom, because their players are actually good, but they can't get paid. They can't sign their contracts, and they deal with a lot of injuries for some reason. I don't know if it's their strength and conditioning program. I don't know what it is. I really don't.
They're one of the cheaper organizations in the league as far as facilities and stuff.
But they always have somebody hurt. I mean, I love T. Higgins. Don't get me wrong, but that guy hasn't played a full season in like 5 years.
Since college, probably.
I don't even know if he did there.
He didn't.
Yeah.
No.
But Browns the same thing. Browns can't get out of their own way. Steelers, they're going geriatric league here. I mean, did they have a guy on their roster that's under 30 years old? I don't think so.
I think they have like 10 starters that are over 30.
Yeah,
Which
that's what I'm
the
saying.
Niners were last year, and you saw how that ended up.
Yeah, and look, the Ravens run the football, and they play decent defense. If you can run the football, you're gonna win your division.
Yeah.
Now,
Tex, what do you think?
go
I'm
ahead,
just
Tex.
thinking this might be the Bengals' year.
Do it.
Let's go.
This is the
Pull
Bengals'
the
year.
trigger.
You're the Tiger.
Steelers, yeah. You're the Tiger. The Steelers are kind of in disarray. They might have a really good defense, but they're not going to have any offense. The Browns, too many quarterbacks. The Ravens, going to have a hangover from last year.
There's no reason the Ravens
year.
shouldn't be good and win the division. There's just no reason.
Except for it's the Bengals' year. This is the year that Joe Burrow actually starts hot and stays hot.
I don't buy that.
Usually they don't. Usually they lose a terrible game right out of the gate. They lost to the Patriots last year.
This is the year that they start hot.
Is this a legacy season for Lamar? Because they have so much talent everywhere. There is no reason they shouldn't be deep into the playoffs. Legacy year. Edge, what do you think?
Bengals.
Okay.
Is this a legacy year for Burrow too?
We have ourselves a good old legacy off.
He got all of his guys back. You know, he
Except
fought
for
for his
what's his
guys to
face?
stay.
Hendrickson.
Hey, that's the thing is like the Bengals have to outscore people to win. And they were putting up 40 points a game last year and couldn't win games.
That one against the Ravens. Where they should have won. Stupid.
Who you got?
I want to go with the Bengals too. I just would like to see the Ravens struggle. I think it would be hilarious.
I mean, they new defensive coordinator this year, so I don't know who it is, but you know, if he dials up some things that people haven't seen before, you get a couple stops and your team still puts up 40 points, then you got shot.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Bengals offense, so they'll be able to score with everybody.
The odds, Ravens are minus 140 to win. Bengals plus 230, Steelers plus 500, Browns plus 3,000.
I think you bet the Bengals there, plus money. Do it. Future.
Did we read last week's?
Yes, odds.
Yeah, all of them are plus money.
Yeah. They don't know they have no idea who's winning that.
What a trash division.
Yeah, that's a joke. I mean, it's Daniel Jones. So bad.
At least we know. Well, I guess we don't know who all the quarterbacks will be, but we pretty much know who all the quarterbacks will be in this division.
Yeah.
Who's day one starter for the Browns?
It's Flacco.
Think so?
Yeah. I think they will. I have no idea how Stefanski still has a job. I have no idea how he still has a job.
He's been coach of the year twice, hasn't he?
I don't know how. They're terrible.
They made the playoffs 2 years ago.
Then they got rid of the guy that got them to the playoffs, Baker. Oh wait, no, they Flacco got him into the playoffs.
Flacco got him to the playoffs. They got rid of him.
Yeah. See,
Now he's back.
That's right.
Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forwards.
Okay, we love to play a game. Which AFC North or which insert division team here would blank? We'd love to play this game, and then we ask Grok. So the first question is, which AFC North team would win in an Iron Chef cook-off? Does anybody have any way they would lean? Because I've already got it pulled up what the results are.
I'm going to say Steelers.
I'm going to go
detailed. It is so great.
I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens. And
Okay.
here's why. The Cleveland Browns got too many quarterbacks, too many cooks in the kitchen.
I love it.
That's what I was
Going
about to say.
Good.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Way too
Good.
many cooks in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
The Steelers, they've got Aaron Rodgers leading the way, so he's gonna be doing like mushrooms and weird roots,
Herbs and spices.
lots of herbs and spices, just
Afro Man.
some sort of fusion of like Indian food mixed
Yeah.
with German.
Lot
Like
of
it's gonna be
spices.
something crazy. It's gonna be like brats and curry. He's gonna be currying his brats or something. I don't know what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna do something crazy.
Curry in his broth.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing like just some crazy stuff. Then you got Joe Burrow. He's gonna be coming in he's gonna be too worried about how he's dressed.
Mm.
And you just look
Yeah.
at
TikTok
the guys
cook.
on the Ravens.
TikTok,
I mean Lamar Jackson probably can run a smoker. You got
You plug it in and set a number.
What?
You think
got Lamar
the
Jackson
Ravens are
running
doing a
smoke-
good old
hey,
fashioned barbecue?
Derrick Henry. I bet you that dude absolutely can absolutely use one of those special mops and mop up all the meat with his special mop. I mean, it's a big dude. He probably likes to eat. They got a really good defense. They're gonna be over there taking care of the sides. I mean, it's gonna be good. I think the
look,
Ravens would absolutely be the team.
running the
Who would win an
ball
Iron
is
Chef
just
cook-off.
smoking a brisket. It's just like meat and
Yeah.
potatoes. Just put it on the grill. Let it go. Don't overthink it. Here are the results. The Steelers, 18 out of 20. The Ravens, 19 out of 20.
Oh my gosh.
The Bengals, 17 out of 20, and the Browns, 16 out of 20. The Ravens had a taste of 9, a presentation of 5, originality of 5. The Crab Old Bay combo is flavorful and polished, with Lamar's creativity giving him an edge. Their blend of regional flair, polished execution, Lamar's improvisational spark would likely clinch the title in the kitchen stadium. The crab stuffed wings hit all the marks. Tasty, creative, beautifully presented. Plus, Ravens fans on X seem to back their squad.
Crabs don't have wings.
Crab stuffed wings, dude.
Crabs don't have wings.
Come on. Crab stuffed wings. Let's go. All 3 phases. That's right.
They took your food, J-Bye.
You ever tried crab stuffed wings?
No, I would never.
You would never. Okay. Next question. Which AFC North team would win a 4-man golf scramble tournament? Anybody have any way they'd lean?
Well, if Tex says that the Browns have too many cooks in the kitchen, they have just the right amount of players for a 4-man scramble because they have 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The Browns would win this one easy.
Quarterback's supposed to be the best golfers on the team. However, old man golf, Steelers. Old man golf, edge. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm going Browns.
Okay. Given the scrambles formats, the resilience on at least one strong golfer, the Pittsburgh Steelers are the most likely to win, primarily due to Aaron Rodgers' golfing experience. He plays in the Pro-Am, guys. His participation in Pro-Am or profile golf events suggests that he's far ahead of most NFL players in skill. Their chemistry would help. The Browns are a close second because of Myles Garrett. So there you go.
We've also seen Joe Burrow play another sport.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You're right, dude.
And let's not see that ever again.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Which AFC North team would make the best Super Mario Brothers character? I don't even know what I was asking here. But Grok did give us an answer. Anybody have a guess?
I'm going Ravens.
Who would they be?
Wario.
Oh, that's a good choice too, by the way. I was thinking
It has
Bowser.
answers. Tex, Edge.
I don't know. The Steelers would be all the dry bones guys, like the dry Bowser, the dry bones. Because I just think about the old original Mario Brothers, and the steel level was always the last level, and that's where all the dry bones things were. The Bengals, they just remind me of the desert level with the crazy sun chasing you everywhere. So they'd be the crazy sun guy.
Would this
The Browns, they would be the
Wow.
those and I'm just talking strictly the old Mario Brothers. They're those
The Goombas?
no, not the Goombas. They're the
turtle
ones
shells?
because of their helmet. Their helmet looks like the old black, like they weren't the turtles,
Yeah,
but
I
they
know
were
what
like
you're
those.
talking about. They weren't
I
the
don't know what they're
turtles, but they
called.
look like
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
exactly the shape of a football helmet, but they were like brown, like the same orange brown as the Browns helmet. And the Ravens would be like the I guess like some sort of special chomp or something like that. Thwomps.
nope. You want me to read them off?
Yeah,
Do it.
go for it.
Pittsburgh. Okay, here we go. To pick the best Super Mario's character, we consider iconic status, cultural fit, and how well the team's identity translates to the mushrooms.
Oh,
Mario
you know
is
what?
the face.
The Ravens would be Birdo. I guess that's terrible. You know what? That's terrible. The Ravens would be Birdo.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It's a bird. Mario is the face of the franchise, and the Steelers' dominance, tradition, and fan base make them the strongest fit for this central role. Luigi is the Ravens, is a great secondary character, but lacks Mario's spotlight. Toad is the Bengals. He's fun and less heroic. And Yoshi is the Browns. He feels like more of a sidekick. So the Steelers would make the best Super Mario Brothers character, embodying Mario Brothers himself. The Steelers, they run so much off of tradition and what has happened in the past.
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
Do you know
So
that
the
Tomlin's
Ravens-
never had a losing season?
True. Neither is Super Mario Brothers franchise
Hmm.
ever. So the Bengals are Toad, the Ravens are Luigi, the Steelers are Mario, and the Browns are Yoshi. That's BS, dude. The Browns are not Yoshi. Yoshi's a
Yeah.
don't Browns my Yoshi.
Nope, they're the
Don't
football
do that.
helmet guys.
Yep. Okay. Which AFC North team would make the best country song lyrics?
Mm.
Anybody care to take a stab?
Which one would make the best country song lyrics?
Yes. Browns, Ravens, Steelers.
I would say the Browns because, like, the old school country was always like, sad, down and out, and their season has always been sad, down and out.
That's
Yep.
a good point. Writing
Yep.
off of misery.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Okay.
Well, and I don't know if you've ever driven through Ohio, but
There's parts of it that are like straight up beautiful farm country.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love asking these questions about musical stuff because they write lyrics on Grok. It's incredible.
Let's go. Let's hear Lamar Jackson's country song lyrics.
No, it only has the Steelers. It says
Yeah, Grok loves the Steelers.
that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here like I didn't read all these before. It's like the Steelers run so much. They always talk about their history and their emotional depth and the best fit for a country song that have you two-stepping in the parking lot. It says in this
Tailgate anthem?
It says, here you go. Here's the chorus. In the steel city where the rivers run cold, waving my terrible towel, got a heart of black and gold. Through the mills and the heartbreak, we'll fight another day. Pittsburgh Steelers, you're my country song always.
Nope.
That
feel
was
like
terrible.
This might be me, but I feel like remember that. What's that song? The Kilo Brown song. The my two step. That's like the two C shuffle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. You got the Stephon Diggs 2C shuffle for the Ravens.
Oh, okay. So the underdog story for the Browns could make a great comeback kid anthem, but their narrative leans more toward a comedic or tragic. I'm saying they can't write a song about the Browns because they're too comedic. The Ravens' edgy vibe would inspire a darker, intense song, but it's less country and more suited for rock or hip hop. The Bengals, their story lacks a deep, weathered soul of Pittsburgh's legacy. So they're saying the Bengals have no legacy. The Ravens are too edgy.
So they're saying the Bengals are pop country.
Oh, so they're Sam Hunt. Okay.
Jason Aldean. Not Jason Aldean. Luke Bryant.
Luke Bryan for sure. All right, and that was Questions with Grok about the AFC North. Okay, let's quickly go over this golf tournament. I think that's all the football stuff we had. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's hit the electric
Yeah.
song.
Let's get to the golf.
We spent too much time on the 4th of July stuff. So, okay. Here's the favorites for the John Deere Classic, which is in hold on.
Iowa.
TPC Deere Run in Silvis, Illinois. There's 156 golfer. The cut's at 65. 1.5 goes to the million, or 1.5 million goes to the winner. People are really liking them. Some Ben Griffin. Jason Day was in a bathing suit again today. McCarthy, Thor Bjornsson. JT Poston usually plays really well at this course. Si Woo and Kevin Yu. Kevin Yu is an absolute iron approach machine. And Si Woo Kim's been playing good golf. So
Only at the majors, though.
True. Yes. Golf Tips Checker, 372 tips. One of the greatest accounts on Twitter at Golf Tips Checker. Go check him out. The biggest pie would be to Thor Bjornsson and Valimaki, a guy who plays really well events that are not majors. Valimaki was really good last week. I told you to play him. You're welcome. Echevarria, Glover, there's your guy. Edge. McCarthy,
Let's go.
you and McCarty. So McCarthy and McCarty on the docket here. A lot of people like Thor Bjornsson at the John Deere. Not going to read all this. Just know that it's a very easily birdieable course. Reachable par fives, easy par threes, 8 of 11 par fours are 445 and under, and wide fairways. Ron Close, PGA Splits 101, Best Spurts Golf. 9th easiest course at 1.57 strokes below the scoring average. And another wedge fest. A lot of birdies here. So you need guys that can score. Score. Quad Cities too, Tex. Shout out us.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Shout out us.
Here are the guys.
Longest walk home of all time for us.
What do you mean? Oh, yes, that was
Longest walk home for us of all time.
I don't know. I might have
Like
topped
a
it in
2-hour walk
Buffalo.
home.
I might have topped it in Buffalo whenever I was up there. Okay, who wants to go first? Tex, give us your G.U.Y.S. guys.
My guy is Matt Kuchar. Multiple top 10 finishes. Lots of cuts made. Excellent player on these types of courses.
Love it. Edge.
I mean, Glover's always your favorite. You got to have him. I'm just surprised he's got that much cash for him right now.
Dude, he's up there.
Dude,
That's
Dylon finally.
That's got to be his highest pay for the season right there. Like as much.
He's really good at this course. There's some sort of story about him. Like he has some history back in 2001 with this course.
It must not going to be that hot up there. Because if he's sweating, we're off of it, you know.
Hey, the more he sweats, the more he's in it, dude. Butch gave you Trace Crow, 6,700 in your DFS lineups. Tex, you're about to tell you something about Dylon?
Finally followed the rules.
That's right. I love how he picked Willie Moe in the John Deere Mower Classic. Expert move. He was trolling us there. J-Vi.
Look,
And he's a Willie, so another dick pic for Dylon.
Dylon's D picks. Look, I've been out on golf for a while now, and you guys know this because it is football season. Football is officially back. But I went to my DK Sportsbook app, and I looked at the odds for making the cut. And that's how I picked my guy this week. The one name that stuck out to me to make the cut at plus 105, so plus money, almost even money, but plus money, and has played well recently, is our guy, Harry Higgs, at 6,500.
Notably, check our Twitter account. You'll see the pinned tweet is us and Hubs talking about Harry Higgs.
Yep. So make the damn cut.
Make it.
Plus 105, 6,500.
I need to put the GOAT back down there. I'm giving you Hayden Springer, 6,900. He is 26th in birdies made per round And this is a birdie fest. So you're going to want to play a guy who can make a lot of birdies. Playing some pretty good golf right now. And that's the John Deere Classic. We spent too much time on the 4th of July. Our apologies.
Second to last golf tournament of the year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Is the Open next week? No.
British
2
Open,
weeks.
British Open is. Then it's the Open. Or Scotland Open or whatever it is.
British, you're right. Okay. Let's do How Dare Yous real quick. Very fast.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare yous? Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
My first how dare you goes out to our boy Dylon for thinking that he was cute and funny in the group text, trying to get me about season tickets, and doesn't even have season tickets to his own favorite team. Just asking for a friend, though. Just asking for a friend.
I thought you were going to how dare ESPN their AC season rankings. You see
But
those?
see, I would rather be ranked at the very bottom of everything because, like, CBS has got Clemson for number 2 overall already, and I'm like, no, don't do that. No, just
Look at SMU right behind the Clemson. They're pretty much interchangeable now.
Why do
I
they
love that
think
Virginia
Miami's
take us
going to be
back.
number 1?
because
I don't know why Miami's. They think Carson Beck. the
Yeah,
guy's
because
complete
because
turmoil.
the Carson Beck is going to come by and save it. I'm like, no, not
was
at all.
I
terrible.
love
He
Virginia
makes-
Tech is
I
up
said,
there.
did they
And
watch
Georgia
him play
Tech.
at Georgia?
Georgia Tech. Don't sleep on Georgia Tech right now. I'm telling you.
Dude, they were so good at the end of the year last
I
year.
love that coach. They got hosed. They should have beaten Georgia.
That QB was good too.
That's what I'm saying. He was a
He's a
dog
dog.
until he got his face caved in.
Boston College over UNC. Wow.
Wow, they're not giving Bill Belichick any credit.
Mm,
Mm.
building year.
He's not great without Brady. A losing record as a head coach without Brady.
That's a good point.
They're- One of the quarterbacks they got from East Forsyth.
Wow.
Oh.
Local guy.
There you go. Who wants to go next?
Go
I'll go
ahead, Tex.
next. Mine goes out to Disney. They are making a reboot of Indiana Jones,
Shocker.
and they're going to ruin it. Why would you do this? Let a classic be a classic. Leave it alone. This is not James Bond. This is not Star Wars.
Is Harrison Ford going
Don't
to be in
ruin it
it?
again. I don't know. I haven't read enough about it. I just know they're
Can't
making
see
a
any
new
more.
one.
I can't see any more CGIs of Harrison Ford's face. I can't do it. Yeah, I just can't do it. J-Val, you have some? You have one?
I will how dare you to Fox because this is your chance. You know, Fox sometimes gets the shaft on what they get sports-wise, but as we talked about when the show began, people are all taking breaks because sports is dead right now, but it's not. You have a chance to bring America together.
Just like the
putting
Four Nations?
an American team on your main broadcast instead of silly FS1, a
Facts.
sub channel that you probably have to pay extra to get. Put United States Soccer, even if it is the B team, on your main Fox channel, prime time, and show the people what they want and bring everybody together. Because everybody's going to cheer for a common goal of the United States, whatever sport it is.
Take a look at the Four Nations, dude. That thing was all the buzz for like 4 days. Canada versus U.S. It was incredible. People were watching hockey that never watched. I was promoting that to everybody that would listen at work.
Yeah.
But watch the game. It's going to be awesome.
Sunday night.
My how dare you goes out to the Florida Panthers. They can't keep getting away with this. They have now signed Sam Bennett, Lundell again, Brad Marchand again, and Ekblad again. They have so many players. They're all signed. Core 10 signed through 2030, dude. They're going to look like the Pittsburgh Steelers in about 2 years. But for the next like season or two, they're going to be an absolute wagon. How dare you? And I love it because LeBron just said ring culture's dead. I don't know why everybody cares about ring culture so much. And then here are the Florida Panthers taking less money so they can win championship after championship after championship because they
I think
love
some
running
of
their
that is about
mouths.
living in Miami too, though.
Yeah, I mean, it has everything to do with living down there, but at the same time, they're like, it's so much more fun to just talk trash to everybody and then beat everybody up
Yeah, 100%.
with your boys.
Do you think they're still partying right now?
Oh, I'm sure they are. Also, how dare you to the Cowboys? Experience from Netflix. Experience the historic rise of one of the greatest teams in all of sports, America's team. The Gambler and his Cowboys premieres August 19th. The Gambler.
I'm going to watch every episode.
I have been alive on this earth for 37 years, and I've been watching football for like 90% of those years. And I have never once in my life heard Jerry Jones called the Gambler. Who the hell is the Gambler?
Is he Arthur Smith's dad? He's the Gambler.
Yeah, dude, I mean, come on. Mexico just scored. The Gambler and his Cowboys. Since when is he the Gambler?
Pete Rose is the Gambler.
Dude, Kenny Rogers, didn't he write that song? You got to know when to fold him, know when to hold him?
Yeah.
He doesn't know when to fold him or hold him.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. Also, how dare you to octopuses? Because scientists have found that octopuses just sometimes punch fish in the face with no clear purpose other than to possible spite them or irritation.
Nice.
They just reach out and just freaking hosel rocket a fish right in the jaw.
An
for no
octopus
reason.
is a 2-year-old toddler.
Yeah.
My kid does that.
Yeah. Just fish is flying by and it does, for no reason, just punches it right in the face.
Yeah.
I respect that. But how dare you, jerk? So.
Oh, what a save.
Okay. That's it. Man, we had to fly through that stuff in the end. We got way hung up on some other stuff. But that's all right. That's when it's fun. B. McCormick says Texan is Dorkhorn's about to have the contract for TV, but no, not for football. That's right, dude. The freaking Cowboys making the Gambler?
The Gambler.
Gambler. Get out of here. Anyways, this has been. I'm not jealous. This has been episode 263. Happy 4th, everyone.
Happy.
Football's back, everybody.
Football is back. Yes.
Go Bills.
Good.